Hello everyone, I am Dr. Nihal Shah. In this video, I'll explain how to create schematic of CMOS inverter in electric. After creating schematic, we'll perform SPICE simulation using LT-SPICE. So first of all, we will start electric. In electric, we need to create new library. For that, click File, New Library. I have given name as my_VLSI. In this new library, now we will create cell. Click on cell, new cell. In library my_VLSI, create cell. You can give any name of your choice. For creating schematic, you need to make sure that schematic is selected in view. Click OK. For using grid on your screen, you need to press Ctrl G. In left pane, you can observe symbols for creating schematics are available. NMOS, PMOS, power, ground are visible and certain other symbols are also visible. You can take cursor to any of the symbol. In electric message window, you can observe about that symbol. Right now, my cursor is on NMOS. In message window, I can observe it is NMOS transistor. For creating inverter, now I'll click on NMOS and I'll place that in right pane. Similarly, I'll place PMOS also in right pane. You can zoom them little bit. You can observe NMOS and PMOS both are having size 2 by 2. You can place power and ground. Now we will change size of our transistor. NMOS size will be 10 by 2, PMOS size will be 20 by 2. By double clicking transistor, we can change the size. We can connect a schematic using wires. For that, first we will connect gate of both the transistor. I'll take the cursor to the gate of the PMOS. Do left click. Take cursor on left hand side. Do right click. So this horizontal wire is connected. I'll take cursor down. I'll again do simply right click. So this vertical wire is created. My cursor position again I'll move towards right to the gate of my NMOS transistor and I'll do right click. For connecting any two terminal, position your cursor on first terminal, do left click. Take your cursor to the second terminal and do right click. So on first terminal left click, on second terminal right click. This way you can use wires in electric. For creating new wire, click somewhere else. Again take your cursor to one terminal. Go on to second terminal and do simply right click. So now my NMOS is connected with ground. I need to connect my PMOS with power. Now I'll export my terminal for input as well as output. So again, I'll use this wire and I'll extend my wire towards left. Whenever the square portion is highlighted, I'll press Ctrl E. This way I can export my wire. My export name is A. You can give any name of your choice. Export characteristic is selected as input. Click OK. Similarly, my output terminal is labeled as B and its characteristic is output. I'll click OK. I need to export my power and ground also. So I'll click on VDD symbol, Ctrl E. Export name is given as VDD and characteristic as power. Similarly, we will export our ground. So our schematic is now ready. We'll press F5 to check design rule check. DRC, that is design rule check. In message window you can find there is 0 errors and 0 warning. That means the schematic is currently free of any DRC. So now we are ready to perform SPICE simulation. If we find any errors, we can go into Explorer. You can click on errors. So the errors will be listed over here in left pane. You can simply click on error. So on right pane, errors will be visible. If there is any connection issue, you can rectify that, and again you can perform DRC till you get 0 errors. So now we are ready to export our schematic. So for that we need to write SPICE deck. So we will go into tools and we'll write our SPICE deck. Even in tool you can observe DRC is there. So you can click this DRC check hierarchically. So it is going to perform design rule check. After performing DRC only, we need to write SPICE whenever DRCs are 0. So tools, simulation, SPICE, and click on write SPICE deck. You can store your SPICE deck into your electric folder. I have given name as my_inverter.spi. My_inverter was the name of our cell. So .spi file will be created which you need to open from LT SPICE. So now I'll go into LT SPICE. Over here from electric folder, I need to open my .spi file. I can click on this netlist where .sp file is visible. I click on SPI file and open that. You can observe technology model file is already included over here in our SPICE deck. VDD and ground are global. You can also observe our NMOS and PMOS transistor in this two line. BA, GND, GND, that is the connection for our NMOS. Similarly, connection for our PMOS is also visible. You can observe L equals to 0.4 micrometer and width equals to 2 micrometer for NMOS, while the width of PMOS is double as 4 micrometer. We are using 180 nanometer technology. So for unit length, it will use 0.2 micrometer. So if our length is 2, it is showing as 0.4 micrometer. For width 10, it is showing 2 micrometer. And for width 20, it is showing 4 micrometer. Before end, now we need to add few lines. So first line I have added, that is my VDD is between VDD to ground and I have given 1.8 volt as my voltage. I'll also give my input. So my input is between my A to ground, because in my schematic I have used A as my input. So my Vin is between A to ground. The type of input is pulse, that is ranging from 0 to 1.8 volt. Start time is 0 nanosecond. Rise time is 1 picosecond. Fall time is 1 picosecond. Time period or on time of my pulse is 1 nanosecond. Total time of my one pulse is 2.002 nanosecond. So 2.002 nanosecond is going to include 1 picosecond rise and fall time. Digit 5 showing 5 such cycle of my pulse will be created. I'll perform my transient analysis for 10 nanosecond. So now I can use my run icon for executing my SpiceTech. When you run your SpiceTech, this black window will appear. You can maximize that. For input and output, you can create two pen. For that, right click and add plot pen. Plot pen, now you can add your trace. You can add voltage of A. Voltage of A is, it is input. You can also observe some other voltages and current are also visible in your data. We will just use VA in top pen. You can observe this is our input pulse signal. There are 5 such cycles and the time period of one pulse is 2.002 nanosecond. In bottom pen, I'll add trace. VB is selected over here. So VB is your inverted output. You can verify logic for this CMOS inverter. You can also observe some spikes over here. So these spikes are because of switching. Whenever input is changing from logic low to logic high and vice versa, such spikes are visible. You can also observe rise time over here. You can simply take one cycle and zoom that part. So your rise time is clearly visible over here. So rise time is over here, and on the other side of the pulse you can also observe fall time. You can measure this rise time and fall time. So in next video I'll explain through scripting that how you can measure this rise and fall time.